Hey, how's it going, fellas? My name's Wes, and welcome back to the channel. We're still on Cold War, and I've been meaning to switch it up, but these clips have just been ridiculous, and it's really been one of the main games I'm playing at the moment. So I'm getting hella clips. I was actually playing with my brother in this game. No commentary from him, but this was before I switched to the PS5 version of the game, so the textures are still a little bit mushy and washed in some places. So I apologize for that, but it's not about the gameplay. It's about what I have to say. What I want to talk about today is wasted effort, which is a concept that it's a recurring theme in the current book we're reading in my AP Lang class. And I'm not a guy who ever reads the assigned book, but for some reason I sat down to read this one, and it is one of the greatest books I've ever read. It's called Snow Country. It's incredible. I'm actually really enjoying the book, and that's rare for me to say. But one of the recurring themes is the concept of wasted effort. One of the characters in the book, Komiko, this isn't going to be a novel analysis, but she has a journal of every novel she's read, and she just keeps track of them. She doesn't do any critiques or any sort of thing. She just has a massive journal. I think there's like two journals full of all the books she's ever read. She has them logged. And one of the other main characters, Shimamura, he thinks it's a waste. He doesn't see the point in her her logging of her books. But to her, it gives her almost a sense of purpose, and to her it's not a waste of effort, but to him, he considers it, and I think he even states directly it's a waste of effort, or he doesn't see the value in it. And that plays into a greater theme of the novel, which is the subjectivity of beauty, which I actually might make a completely different video on that, but I'm going to overlap in this one, just because they go hand in hand. But pretty much, the main point with wasted effort is, if you're doing something that you find to be important or significant in your life, and someone else comes along and says, well, why are you doing that? You don't gain anything out of it. But to you it's important. To you it's a core part of you, or a routine. Like for me, I play a lot of video games. They provide comfort, they provide fun, they take my mind off of shit. But to someone who doesn't understand that comfort and the feeling that the games provide me, to them it's a waste of effort. And that's the whole thing. It's like, don't let others tell you what's a waste. Do what's important to you, do what makes you happy. And I think that sort of drags into a point I've made in a previous video. But I mean, it's an important point, you know? Don't let others tell you that you're wasting your time on something that's significant to you. But in the novel, wasted efforts, it's very recurring, and for some reason it's just very intriguing to me as well. Because it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, you have the idea that you shouldn't let people tell you what's a waste, and that you should do what's important to you no matter what. On the other hand, you have the idea that wasting effort on something that's not significant, in the grand scheme of things, not significant. For example, playing video games is not significant in the grand scheme of things. Does it provide me comfort? Is it a waste of effort to me? No. But looking at it from a realistic point of view, it is something that I do devote too much time to, and in that sense, I'm wasting effort. I'm exerting too much effort on this insignificant thing. But that's okay. To a degree. Now, if I was total couch potato, and all I did was play video games all day, every day, not doing anything else, then yes, that would be a complete waste of effort, and I would be exerting way too much energy into this. But that's not the case. I don't know the main point I'm getting at here, but I'm sure you can pull something from it. The time is running out, so hope you enjoyed, hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care.